welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Firestar Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I got a couple good things last. What you want?
What can I do to serve the gods today, priestess?
Oh good, it's you. The gods must have heard my prayers.
Don't believe everything you hear. I'm just a mercenary, lady.
I heard of your kindness towards Hippocrates and how you helped him with his errands. I have something I could use your help with too, Eaglebearer.
And what would that be?
Religious fanatics have been stealing valuables from my temple in protest of my work with Hippocrates. These thieves need to be dealt with before the situation gets worse.
Let me guess. You want me to kill them all?
All the bandits must die. Do we have an agreement?
You can count on me.
I knew our paths were fated to cross.
Leave it to me.
Kinda breaks all your vows if you're wishing ill upon others like this. But I guess there's fates worse than Alexios.
The watch will be vigilant here. Now to the bounty.
She needs to make up their mind on what they were. Are they religious fanatics, outlaws, bandits? There's a difference. Sometimes the lines get blurred, but there's a difference.
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
The gods thank you, and so do I. Take this.
I always finish what I've started.
Yeah, don't worry about those guys. You just stick with Hippocrates. That guy's going places. Trust me, I'm from the future.
Better stay hidden.
Alright, so ship shed. Let's go see if I can find myself a hydrant. Hydra, just a bunch of...
Somebody fucking help me!
It's burning! God, help me! Ready to die? Put it out!
It's burning! Don't worry,
Don't worry, what? You're dead. Alright, that seems to be it. Be quiet, you'll give me away. That's taken care of. The way they do Drachme on here, from what I can loot from people, it makes me feel like I'm rich for what I have. However, when it comes to purchasing stuff, upgrading weapons, that sort of thing, I feel incredibly poor.
Yeah! Ella! Ha! Ella!
I was just thinking about how
Ella!
the gods are always incredibly horny. They do everything.
Easy now.
And like the
I don't want to be spotted here.
and they did monsters, animals, people. You know, like a little bit of everything. I had remembered seeing a bear. It's not a bear, but I remembered seeing a like kind of comic strip someone wrote where it shows Zeus looking at a mouse, smiling, and then the next panel is the mouse is burnt to Pikachu. I'm like, sadly, that makes sense. They're all just asleep over there. Should make this much easier. No, I don't want to go out that end. I need dogs. Let's see where this thing comes out the other end at. Bright light. Alright, looks like there's one more thing up there.
The kingdom of Agamemnon and Perseus. I need to be on my guard.
And I'm like right on the border of that, aren't I?
I should watch my step around here.
Alright. And that appears to be it. Alright, next. Oh, it's just right up there. That shouldn't be too difficult then. Just carry on. Carry on my wayward son. Don't you cry, no.
Yeah! Ha! out of here, me! I should try to stay out of sight.
I left. I left. Leave me alone.
Corinth, the city of pots, prostitutes, and not much else. Alcibiades said the Etera here could help me find my mother. I should look around for Anthusa's whereabouts. Are you Anthusa?
Me? Anthusa? I could be anyone for you, Lamb. I charge less than the Etera. But do I ever know my way around a haybed?
So her name means something to you.
Anthusa? She's been around forever, but I never met her. I know the Etera all work as one, on equal footing. But Anthusa's special. She talks, they listen.
I haven't met any Hetera yet.
Don't believe all you hear. They sell what a lot of us sell in Corinth. But for them, it's not just about the flesh. They're merchants, of a sort, streetwise. Can talk as nice as they look.
Sounds like a good trade to work in. You don't want to be an Hetera?
Not in my prime anymore, am I, Miss Dios? By the time I study what they did, I'll be serving clients on my deathbed.
If the Hetera aren't here, where are they?
Their swords are too high and mighty to be down here in the dirt with us. You want them, you'll find them up on the hill. The Acrocorinth. By the temple, keeping Aphrodite's worshippers satisfied.
Alright, thanks. That helps. Alright. So, they're in Corinth. So they're here. The Temple of Aphrodite. That's some name. Capital of pots, prostitutes. There's the Temple of Apollo.
I won't let
There'll be trouble if I'm
I
spotted
left.
here.
I think I saw something.
Who decided you not to be allowed around temples again? Says up on the hill. That mean like up there? Looks like it. How did he not hear me? Yeah, sometimes it's like these guys have the spider sense, and other times they're about as,
I bet you never saw it coming.
let's see. Yeah, knowing I'm there doesn't do you a lot of good when the blade's already in you. Couple of bandits just sitting around in the sacred cave. Not a big deal, apparently. They can have their little base of operations where they loot, plunder, steal, everything else. But I can't step 1 foot in a temple most of the time. Must be one of those real, nobody sees the wizard type situations. Alright.
Come on! Off we go.
That's a
Hold up. Ella. temple on top of the Acrocorinth. That's what I'm looking for.
A lot of dudes hanging around up here.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
The soldiers I'm just walking over here to the temple. Not trying to get into their fort or anything.
People come here to worship Aphrodite, but the view is the real beauty.
Yeah, it is a really nice view.
Nice view.
It just got a lot nicer. I was
Oh,
hoping
him
to
again.
see you again.
Alcibiades, what are you doing outside of Athens?
Someone like me is always on the move. I've docked my ship in every port.
I'm sure you have.
If you're here for more than the view, I have a task for you. It is crucial this package gets to its proper recipient. It's not for me, but a man named Theodoros.
I'll help, but it's only that little box.
One should never judge something by its size, you know. A small thing may very well make a huge impact.
Uh-huh.
You said this package isn't from you. Why do you have it then?
It simply came into my hands, that's all. Theodoros asked for my help, like I'm asking for yours now.
Why can't this Theodoros deliver it himself?
You're a curious one, aren't you? Some questions don't have answers. Sometimes things just are.
Okay, that's a little wise.
You've traveled a lot. Where is your favorite place to go?
Oh, a personal question. Interesting. The world is filled with beautiful places. To pick my favorite would be like picking my favorite Etera. I could do it, but the answer changes based on my mood.
All right. Who am I giving the package to?
There's a man named Vardas near the Corinthian military fort. He's one of their stronger assets.
And I just tell him it's from you.
No, from Theodoros. Don't forget, Theodoros.
Why do I feel like you're trying to set someone up?
Δέξου την γενή ημών προσφορά.
I should be extra careful in
The
this area.
Etera aren't here.
Then you're going to pay for the trouble we went through to find.
Who do they think they are? I need to stop them. Who are they? And why were they looking for the Terra?
Yeah! They think this temple is dedicated to them, the brutes.
The thieves are here, and the Terra aren't.
The Etera? They're much wiser than we are. They realized their visitors were all getting robbed on the way in.
There's no avoiding the monger's men in Corinth.
I'll keep my guard up.
He craves money, Misthios.
Not only that, but power. Once he smells it on you, you're a gunner.
So the monger is a Corinthian criminal.
Master of the underground markets. He rules with one hand open for money and the other clenched around a weapon.
A drachmi and blood-hungry monster's what he is.
Alright.
So he's hunting the Hetera. For money?
Exactly. Since the Etera bring in so much drachmi, he wants everything they control.
The thieves are better off robbing them than us.
If you know of the Hetera, then you know of Anthusa. I'm looking for her.
They say she's everywhere, though I've never seen her. But the Edera see everything.
I've seen them gather by the spring of Pireni, down the mountain. They meet clients there and then take them elsewhere in secret.
Good. Maybe pray to Aphrodite from home next time.
Not very far down the mountain.
Ah, so Alexios has finally found us.
You know me?
And you know her. This is Anthusa.
We saw you help the worshippers at the Temple of Aphrodite. You've proven yourself a friend.
Hear that, Ikaros? Her sight's as good as yours.
Someone also spoke very highly of you.
Surprise!
Phoebe?
Aspasia sent me. I work for her now, remember?
But why here? Corinth isn't safe.
I had to tell Anthusa you were coming. Aspasia taught me a new word, emissary. That's me.
And now Alexios and I have met.
See? This is easy. And now I can help you.
I guess that'll be all right. Who knows what I'll get into.
Yes!
Just make sure you're extra careful.
We need to move inside, Alexios. We're not the only ones watching. Come with me, and we'll talk.
Can I come?
As long as you're quiet.
To what do I owe your visit?
Alcibiades told me about you.
Did he? Go on.
I'm looking for a woman from Sparta. A runaway, long ago. She may have gone by the name of Myrine.
Who's that?
She's my mother.
Your mother? You don't have a mother. Marcos told me he raised you.
What did I tell you about talking?
I see. There will be time to respond to your question, but that time isn't now.
As long as you tell me what you know, sooner or later.
You'll have to trust me. You don't get to where I stand without credibility. My word is yours.
And you can always trust Alexios.
Why don't you go play, Phoebe? Let me and Anthusa talk.
If you say so.
She's just gonna get herself into more
I
trouble.
propose a trade. Help me. Help us get stronger. Strong enough to rid Corinth of the monger permanently. A simple transaction, I assure you.
You have a deal.
A wise decision, dear Misthios.
I haven't made it this far being a fool. I know when to take a chance.
Then we're in business. Now, you've heard of the monger?
From what the worshippers say, he's someone I should watch out for.
They're right. I'm sure his victims wish they'd been more vigilant. My eyes are wide open.
Then you've held your ground well. You're not dead.
Not yet, anyway. But he's employed enough thugs to amass a small army. Now they're attacking people in the street, us included.
He's been killing Hetera.
Killing? We're smarter than that. But action must be taken before it goes that far. I'm not the only one who needs help. My girls, Damalis and Irina, are suffering too.
More Monger trouble.
I wouldn't doubt it. Work against their aggressors, and then it will be his turn to suffer. You'll find Damalis here at the spring, but Irina has gone to Bellerophon's garden.
What's wrong with Irina?
She's looking for Cleo, another Hetera, who's gone missing. I've been too distracted to help in the search.
Has Damalis told you what's wrong?
She hasn't told me much, but I know these girls as well as I know myself. Something's not right.
I'll see what I can do for them.
Good. The monger feeds his thugs. With the drachmi, he makes smuggling. Weapons, mostly, which is all the more lucrative now that he has a war to supply.
So, if someone interrupts the Monger's supply, his men go hungry.
Exactly. Go to his warehouse in the port of Lecheo and burn his cargo, all of it. We'll let chaos take care of the rest.
Why rob people who can't put two drachmi together if he has a business? It's illegitimate, but gets him rich.
Even the smuggling is a front. He steals slaves, innocents, who shouldn't be harmed, but his thugs can burn.
Seems to me that burning his biggest source of income is asking for trouble.
I want to put the new muscle I've acquired on show. Plus, violence is the only language he understands.
I know many people who speak that language. Then the warehouse will be cinders.
So you're here to help us, Misthios? You don't look like a monger spy.
I'm more the in-your-face type. You have a Monger problem, Damalis?
I might. One of my regulars has changed. He was a decent man once, but now he's gone bad.
Corinth seems to have a shortage of decent people.
I need someone with muscle to figure out what's behind the change. Why he's different.
Oh, a name now.
He's gotten you scared.
He asks me questions I don't know the answers to about our drachmi. Where we keep money, what Anthusa invests in. As though we're Athenian aristocrats.
Can't Anthusa intervene?
I'm not naive. I won't expose the others to this, so we can go after them next.
He might anyway. Sounds like he needs answers. Who was he before all this?
Obsessive, but never threatening. He didn't stand out in symposiums until he had his drachmi act for him.
Well, something's sure giving him courage now. I'll see what he has to say for himself.
If he's not lurking around here, he'll be at his house. I want this to end today.
It will. People tend to show their true selves to my spear, whether they like it or not.
Alright. I'll start with the port. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to. I was trying to save you.
won't ask any questions. Best keep out of sight.
Feels like I got this far.
This is the place. Time to burn some cargo.
Hopefully the cargo's not people.
You! Please! Help!
Not seeing a whole lot of cargo.
You're untied. Go!
Will you not help an innocent man?
Well, you're speaking, but I don't see you.
Damn! Get out! Out! No, no, no! Damn it!
You have given me a chance, friend. Thank you.
best friends already.
I'm ready for you. I can't handle this.
You fight like a Spartan. There's resolve in you.
We have that in common.
I saw innocents trapped in the flames.
The ones in the warehouse? I freed them already.
A good soldier acts when he's told. A great one is 2 steps ahead. Thank you.
My name's Alexios. I'd thank you too if I knew who you were.
Brasidas of Sparta. You're a newcomer to Corinth.
You're a spy too.
An old Spartan tactic. I have my ways.
I get the sense that's a Corinthian hobby. Anthusa has her Atera watching from every post.
Ah, Anthusa. We disagree, but have a common enemy.
The Monger.
We agree he should be killed, but we differ on how.
So, Sparta has a Monger problem. What do you know about him?
His weapon has a far reach. Corinth is allied with Sparta. It's our duty to protect them.
Then working alongside Anthusa is your best bet.
If she had her way, the Mongol would be flayed in the streets. Sparta wants him dealt with quietly.
What do you want to do with him?
Right now, the Mongol rules Corinth. I want to replace him with minimal bloodshed.
Killing him and his men doesn't seem to fit your peaceful proposal.
Nothing else has been successful. Trust me.
What happened?
We arrested his top men, armed the citizens, tried to stir the police against him. It never came to be. The only thing left to try is a quick slice of the blade.
That would do it.
We'd lure him into Corinthia's sacred cave, and it'd be over.
Anthusa has given me her word, and I've given her mine. She's hired me to kill the Monger.
She did?
She has something I need, and the Monger's in my way.
Keep your spear pointed his way, and Sparta will thank you.
I was Spartan once.
Once?
Until I was thrown off Mount Taygetos as a child and left for dead.
You're the son of General Nikolaos? All of Sparta knows your name. And you are alive. Impossible.
I survived. I raised myself alone while life continued in Sparta.
Never mind being a Spartan. Those of good character will forgive and should be forgiven.
I'm on the hunt for my mother, Merini. And the only way is through Anthusa.
Yes, Merini.
You knew Nikolaos.
A good general, but a stubborn Spartan.
And rewarded for his loyalty.
But he disappeared, and his body was never found. The state pronounced him dead.
That's all right. I haven't seen him since I was a child.
Oh, there's a
You
lie.
don't know anything about Merini, do you?
I know that no one should have to endure such tragedy alone. And I heard she left Sparta that night. No one has forgotten Merini.
From what I know, she wanted them to forget. There's no going back now.
The displaced can always find their way home. The gods have just decided you must fight for it.
They couldn't make it any easier.
Chin up, Spartan. Easy doesn't exist.
Goodbye, Brasidas.
We'll meet again. I'm in the fight with you. Show courage.
I like him. There's the next target. But I think that'll be it for today's episode. Leaving it off of that cool team up between me and the other Spartan. I'm not good with names. Anyway, I'll see you all next time on Phoenix Firestar Plays Assassin's Creed Odyssey.